Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. My name is Debos Kosana. This is my YouTube platform named The Labor Guide. This is a YouTube platform where I'm providing assistance and advice, but most importantly, this is an educational platform where I'm educating people about the labor relations, about the labor rights, both for employees and also for employers. Just a brief background of my experience in this sector. I am a former NUMSA shop steward. I was a NUMSA shop steward for 13 years. So I've undergone different trainings from basic shop steward introduction to case handling and other courses. So see, this is a new platform. I'm encouraging you guys to join the platform. I'm encouraging you guys to subscribe, to watch the videos, to subscribe so that you are able to empower yourselves. It's important so that you are able to empower yourselves. I also do have a labor consultancy for those who want assistance, be either an employer or you are an employee. You can email me on Sikosana TT Labor Consultancy LA@gmail.com or contact me on 084 436 1494, or alternatively you can contact me on 063 039 4468. Then the plan and the intention is to go live once a week, preferably on Fridays. So I'm giving you guys a chance that you go to the comment section and make suggestions that what is it that you would like us to talk about? What labor related matters would you love me to address? I'm publishing videos 5 times a week, Monday until Friday. Then I'm planning to go live once a week. So today we'll be doing the basic conditions of employment, the meal intervals. How are the meal intervals regulated by the basic conditions of employment? The basic conditions of employment is the most basic document governing the workplace. Okay? And I've realized as well that many people, and when I'm saying many people, I'm referring to both employees and employers, do not know these laws. So I've made it my task to ensure that people do know about these laws. So let's get to it, guys. The meal intervals. Okay? The meal intervals are the breaks that you guys get to take at work. How are those regulated? Because those things are not just done out of anyone's head, but there are regulations, there are laws that are governing the meal intervals. So for the meal intervals, an employer must grant, okay? An employer must grant an employee a meal interval if the employee works for more than 5 hours. I repeat, an employer must grant an employee a meal interval if the employee works for more than 5 hours. B, an employee can only be permitted to work during a meal interval if it is required by an agreement in writing. Mostly when they are referring to the agreement, they are referring to the main collective agreements that are normally signed at the bargaining council level. Although some workplaces who especially are not part of any bargaining councils do have shop floor agreements. So B says an employee can only be permitted to work during a meal interval if it is required by an agreement in writing, right? An agreement is something that is signed into by both employer and employee. C, if an employee works during a meal interval, the employer must compensate them for that time. If an employee works during a meal interval, an employer must compensate them for that time. D, a meal interval can be reduced to 60 minutes by agreement for session work. Okay? Only by agreement, not forcefully. 2, daily and weekly rest periods. By the act, you are still referring to the Basic Conditions of Employment Act. The act mandates specific rest periods to ensure employees have adequate time off. A, daily rest period. An employee must have a rest period of 12 consecutive hours between ending work on one day and starting work on the next day. This daily rest period may be reduced by a written agreement to 10 hours if the employee lives on the premises where the workplace is situated. As you know, there are employees who live in the same premises as their workplace. B, weekly rest period. An employee is entitled to a rest period of at least 36 consecutive hours each week. This weekly rest period must, by agreement, include Sunday. The weekly rest period can be reduced up to 8 hours in 1 week, making it 28 hours. If the rest period is extended to 60 hours in the following week, and there is a agreement to this effect. So the most important key thing is that any changes or deviations from what the Basic Conditions of Employment is saying can only be done through written agreements. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tebus Kosana. As I've said, the name of this platform, it is the Labor Guide. I publish videos 5 times a week, Monday until Friday. Then from now on, I'm going to go live once a week discussing one topic. Go to your comment section, guys, and suggest what topics would you like me to talk about. If you like this content, guys, please subscribe. After subscribing, click on the notification bell, so each time I publish a video, you then receive a notification. Thank you very much.